Hey everybody, what's up? This is Andy with AndyOnLocation and Pixielicious Entertainment. Today is Monday, July 15th, 2024. Thank you for popping by and for watching this video and supporting my channel. For those that are aware, I was planning to launch my creative website again and launch my store on my birthday on July 12th, but unfortunately, no matter how hard I try, when you look at a spoke of a wheel, I can only get 3 to 5 in order, and then when I get 4, another spoke falls off. And unfortunately, right now, no matter how much I want to do it, it just is not the right time. For that reason, I have decided to temporarily sunset my Pixielicious Entertainment channel and lock it down. The reason for this is I'm not going to be posting work there, and if I do post work there, it'll be haphazard and here and there. And so I would rather just put that to the side and focus my efforts on AndyOnLocation, which I have been doing, which many of you that know me already know is a creative / personal Instagram channel. If you check out my work on AndyOnLocation now, you'll see some pretty cool things. Our Igla Plus Wet Takes interview series has launched, and about 3 or 4 of those videos have posted, with about 6 more in the queue. I've posted some really cool wildlife videos and photos. I've posted some athletic sports, including some water polo inner tube league photos and videos, as well as a triathlon. Really the range of work that I typically do, and if you know me, it's really nature and time lapses and scenery and landscapes and sports and wild animals and flowers and birds, essentially, and the moon and the sun. I have a lot of interests, but anyway, if you take a moment to check out my work, you'll see not only an evolution of my work since I started several years ago, but really where I continue to take my channel and elevate my skills and find my path in the creative space. The other thing that I wanted to touch on is my medical. For those that know me and know my history as well, or have watched some of my videos, you know approximately 17 and a half years ago, I slipped on a snowbank, which changed the course of my life forever. I incurred a level 3 Lisfranc injury, which led to me getting a rare disease called CRPS, or complex regional pain syndrome, which basically left me debilitated and in terrible pain for years on end, and that led to me being the first veteran and patient in San Diego to get a burst DRG implant specifically for CRPS. The great news is that device gave me my life back. I have been battling for 5.5 years to recover from that implant and everything else that had occurred prior to that, for about 12 years with my disease and injury. And I can honestly say that this is the best I have felt in 17 and a half years. I'm not going to say that I'm in the best shape that I was in, because shortly, a year or 2 after my injury, I was able to fight back and get back in better shape, but that was 15 years earlier, and I was just able to fight through, even though the pain actually at that time was much more painful and severe. So I'm working towards getting back to that position, and unfortunately, no matter how hard I try, everything takes me longer than I really want it to. You can imagine, after battling for 17 and a half years, I'm exhausted from the battle, but at the same time, I am somehow standing and thriving and continuing an upward trajectory and towards meeting my goals, which ultimately will help others find their dreams come true. And if you also know me, my story is really 20 years on when you think about my mom being killed instantly in a motorcycle wreck back in September 2004. So this September will really be 20 years when it all sort of started happening for me. And somehow, again, I am still standing when I shouldn't be. I'm still fighting and thriving and pursuing my dreams, and I know I could not have done this without the support of so many people that help me in so many different ways. So once again, thank you for that. I truly and genuinely appreciate it. I would not be standing without you. The other thing that I wanted to share are my swimming goals. Last year, I swam my first competition in Guadalajara. I was certainly not ready, as I've shared before, but I set a goal of swimming at least 100 IM this November in Buenos Aires, and I am on track for that as well. I've been working really hard with my swim mates and coaches with the Louisville Masters team, and from time to time with the Denver Squid, and sometimes with the Boulder Aquatic Masters. And I wish that I were further along. I wish I had more endurance. I wish I felt more comfortable taking my clothes off in front of the whole world. But comparative to where I was before, I am truly night and day from where I started even a year ago when I started with them in June. A couple years before that, or even a year before that, I'm night and day, and I'm a night and day since my implant, and I'm night and day since the disease went haywire. And so I have a lot of millions of night and days from where I was to where I am today. And so I'm going to continue to focus on that, and I appreciate the people that remind me of how far I've come, because sometimes I feel like I should be just so much further ahead, especially after so much time. But becoming a competitive master swimmer and turning my body around from the brink and from a very, very, very low and painful and difficult place, I am very proud of how far I've come, and I really am excited to see where I can take this thing along with my creative work. So I hope you'll stay tuned for some of that and check that out. So with all that being said, I just want to thank you for supporting me and for following me and for believing in me. And one day soon, when you least expect it, I'll relaunch Pixelicious Entertainment. You'll have a laugh at some of the cards that I'm creating and some of the shirts and just all the work that I'm doing. I have so many photos and some pretty incredible photos. I want to do several screensaver photobomb things that you can buy and for your laptops and phones and things like that. So I have big dreams there, and I just have to be more patient. And I hope that you'll stand by me as this all slowly unravels to my finish line, if there is such a thing. So with that being said, I wish you a great day. I wish you a great week. Have a great rest of your summer or winter, depending on where you are. Peace, love, peace, love, and all things Pixelicious. Andy out.